Okay, we're here with Leslea Wahl, Catholic author, and her books are blind. I can't read that small word. I don't have my glasses.
The Perfect Blind Side.
The Perfect Blind Side.
And An Unexpected Role.
Now, unfortunately, you don't have a copy of the books handy. Tell us about these two books, and I understand they're both teen adventures and mysteries.
Yep, they both are Catholic teen adventures, and I love to write with all kinds of genres, which is kind of the books that I'm drawn to. So I have mystery, adventure, slight, innocent, sweet romance, humor, and faith all combined together. Yeah.
Now, this is something that a lot of people don't get the idea that you can write a book that's adventure, that you can write a book about that's mystery, that you can write a book that's romance, and still do these things from a Catholic perspective. It's like there's a blind spot there.
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of why I actually started the process of writing. I was looking for books for my own children that were fun and adventurous books they wanted but reflected our values, and I was having such trouble finding them. And then one day the idea for my first book just popped into my head, and I knew God was calling me to write this. But yeah, I believe that there's so much out there. Why, as people, we have a faith, and why does our fiction and our movies and so forth have to exclude that? I don't know why they can't combine them both. So I enjoy doing that, because that's how everybody I know is. They have a life, and they have adventure and things going on, and they have a faith, and our lives blend them together. So I write stories like that as well.
So you don't divide yourself, so to speak. You
Exactly.
make sure that your faith and your stories are... All right, so tell us about The Perfect Blind Side. What's that one about?
Sure, it's about a Olympic snowboarder, a young teen who just won a silver medal at the Olympics, and all the fame has gone to his head. So his family moves him to a small Colorado mountain town where he meets a young lady, another teen from the town, and she thinks he's kind of arrogant and full of himself, so she doesn't want to have anything to do with him. But they end up having to spend some time together and have to discover a mystery set in the abandoned gold mine in town, and so they have to solve this mystery and work together. And that was published by Pauline Books and Media, and the sequel will be coming out next year, so I'm very excited about that.
And An Unexpected Role. Tell me about that one.
Sure, that one is, the Perfect Blind Side is written from both perspectives, the guy and the girl. An Unexpected Role is from just a female perspective, but she's had a really tough time back at home, some bullying going on in her high school and so forth. So she goes off to spend the summer with her aunt on a South Carolina island. And she meets all kinds of interesting people. It's a lot of fun in this book. A Hollywood producer, a family of immigrants. Her mom is an author, and her mom's biggest fan happens to be there. And someone from her high school back home. And she, through an adventure and a mystery of crimes that are happening on the island, she becomes to realize what's more important in life, and what's important to her, and who God wants her to be.
And throughout all these books, as you say, faith is deep in these books. I presume you remember the Catholic Writers Guild as well?
Yes.
So these are all books that they entertain, they enlighten, but they also are consistent with faith and have faith as part of that theme.
Yes, and they both have the Catholic Writers Guild seal of approval to make sure they go with all the teachings of the Catholic Church. And I just, the characters interact with mentors, whether they be priests or other people of faith, and Bible verses become part of it, but just in a natural way. Some books tend to be a little preachy, I found, for my kids, and that while they can be wonderful, that could turn them off. So I just wanted to make it in a natural, fun way, so they can still grow in their faith, but enjoy the adventure too.
And if people want to find out more about your writing, or want to find your books, where can they find them?
Sure, I have my own website. Well, they're on Amazon as well, but my website is LeslieWahl.com, which is
spelled a little bit different. Let me put that up again. That's LESLEAWAHL.com. 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 So,
Yeah.
as you were saying, your mother wanted to give you an interesting spelling
Yeah,
there.
and I've enjoyed it, but it does make it a little hard for people to find me sometimes.
All right. Well, Leslea Wahl, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
All right.